Good morning, everyone. I hope you're doing well. Today we're going to take another stretch body awareness class, and I am Sheila Peters. We're going to start with our knees bent, and we're going to be bringing our arms forward, clasping the hands together, and pressing forward with the hands. So we're opening up the back, the upper back, and then from here we're going to bring the arms behind us, clasp the hands together, breathe in, exhale, and allow hands to reach away. And now we're getting a little bit more of an opening in the collarbone and the upper chest area. Let's reverse that again. Deep breath in, exhale, reach. Opening up the upper back. Arms open, clasp the hands together, breath in, exhale, and pull the hands away so you get a little more of an arch in the opposite direction. We're going to take that 2 more times. Breath in, exhale, pull the arms forward. Good. Arms out, inhale, exhale, press to the back. Opening up that upper chest. Maybe the neck is going to feel a little bit of the back stretch too. Last time, exhale as you reach forward. And then arms come out. Inhale, exhale, and stretch. Excellent. Good. From here, let's come back up onto our knees. If you need extra padding on the knees, you can fold your mat and put it under the knees. We're going to take the same kind of thing. So from here, hands behind, brace behind your back. Take a deep breath in, exhale, and arch back. So now we're involving a little more of the front of the body. Good. Coming up right. Wrapping the hands and curving forward. So it's just above the waist there. Again, hands, inhale, exhale, and arch back. Hips stay pressing forward. Coming up right. Wrap. Inhale, drop the head down and curve the upper body. We have 2 more sets from here. Hands behind, breath in, exhale, hips go slightly forward as the upper body goes to the back. Feeling that all the way through up into your neck. Coming up right. Wrap, breath in. Exhale, curve. We're just going above the waist. That's why we have our hands around our waist to prevent us from using our lower back. Coming up right, last set. Hands behind, breathe in, exhale, arcing back. Excellent, coming up right, wrap, breath in, curve forward. And come up right. Let's sit back down once again and open the knees a little bit. We're going to work through that lower back, so we're going to push the lower back forward. So if you've got a curve in your back there, and then the lower back goes to the outside. So we're kind of just doing a little piecemeal here, preparing us for to do the cat and cow in just a moment. So pressing through, arching. You almost feel like a cat as you're working this lower back. Cats love to luxuriate in their stretching. And that's what I'd like you to feel here too. And press back. Good. Coming to an upright position, let's now go fully on our hands and knees. Hands are underneath our shoulders and knees are under our hips. And we're going to take a deep breath in. As we exhale, we're going into our cat. We prepare your bodies to do this so you might feel like you're really getting a nice, good lift in that lower back as the abdominals engage. And then release and allow yourself to go in the opposite direction. Arch, head comes up. Shoulders stay down, don't let them come up to your ears. And reverse that, really feeling that nice journey into the back, going up to the ceiling, abdominals in. And then again, luxuriate in this arch. Feeling the back go down to the floor, into your cow, your head up. We have 2 more like that. Roll it up. Really feel the transition from one position to the next.
lifting up with that back, and then pushing through, and arc up. Good. Last time. Rolling, letting the body come to a curved upwards position, heads go down. Perhaps you feel like you've got a little more range of motion there, and then pushing through and arc. Excellent. Let's come to a neutral position. We're going to drop down into the thread the needle position. So your front arm is coming right in front of you. Back arm is going to go to the outside and then slide through as the hand that's supporting you bends the elbow and drops down. So we're going to twist here. So now we're involving all of the spine. Deep breath in. As we exhale, shooting that hand a little farther forward and allowing your body to twist a little bit more. So you're getting a spinal twist here. Deep breath in. As you exhale, slide as much as you can, opening up this elbow that's bent, that's supporting you, and letting the exhalation help you get more into this position. Again, 2 more. Deep breath in. As you exhale, slide that hand. It might not go very far. And release, letting that body relax into this position as much as it can. And last time, deep breath in. Exhale, and drop the hand out and along the floor. If you can, a little bit more. And feel that twist and spinal flexion. From here, pushing with the hand, you're going to allow the arm to drape and come to your neutral position. And you'll notice that that side does feel a little bit different than we just worked. So let's reverse it. We've got the hand that we just slid through going underneath us. The arm is going around and through. Elbow opens. Now one side might feel different than the other. From here, deep breath in. As you exhale, slide that hand and try and allow the body to twist. Elbow that's bent, that's supporting you, is out of your way. So you're trying to really keep it so it's not flopping down and staying upright. Deep breath in. As you exhale, reach those fingers a little farther over, allowing the body to twist a little bit more. Try to relax into this stretch as best you can. 2 more sets. Deep breath in. Exhale, reach that hand, allowing the body to sink and drop, keeping the elbow upright on the supporting arm. And last time, deep breath in. Exhale, reach that hand. It might not go very far. On your exhalation, you're going to be relaxing as best you can. Good. And then once again, let's press down with that hand that's supporting us and drape the other hand out. Coming back to our hands and knees position. Let's tilt the hip towards the front of the room, and your head is going to go looking towards that hip. So now our spines are getting more of a side tilt involving the hips. And come to the other side. We're going slow this first time so you get a chance to really work it. So the hips are going in one direction, the head goes in the same direction. And feeling what that does to the spine. And reverse. Here we go. Wagging the tail, pushing the hips out to one direction. And make it go to the other direction. Repeat. And over to the side, push. And coming back to the other side. And again, luxuriate in this. Pushing the hip, letting the head go, maybe get a little more range of motion. And then come to the spinal side, over to the back of the room. Coming to your neutral position. Let's push back and just sit in child's pose, making our arms go forward. Now from this position, as your hips are down, we're going to reach the front arm a little bit farther forward, so you're getting more of a side body stretch, particularly through the armpit and the rib cage. Reaching it out, and then release. Let's try it to the other side. Deep breath in. Reach those hands out, feeling that same side hip, pressing down towards the feet as the arms reach forward a little bit more. Good. And release, let the elbow drop, breath in. Start with the original arm reaching, head drops down. Feel that lengthening in the upper part of the back there, the upper side body. And release, breathe in. Reach, feel that arm reaching, and stay where they are, that opening up of the armpit, the arm, upper arm, and the side of the beginning of the ribs there under the armpit. And release. Let's take 2 more of those. Deep breath in. And reach. Long line. And let it go. Breathe in. Opposite arm reaches as you exhale, pushing the hands away from the hip. Good. And release. Elbow goes down 1 more time. Deep breath in. Original arm reaches out. Lengthen. And release. And let's take it to the left side. Deep breath in. Walk those fingers out. Exhale. Feel the fingers reaching away. Opening up that upper rib cage under the armpit area. Good. And release. And just drop down for a moment and relax. Forehead to the floor. Bring the hands in. Roll up through the spine.
Let's open out the legs and go back into that little lower back position that we were working on. So we're going to push through the lower back, and your hips and your derriere are going to the back of the rump. And you may find that you get a little more mobility at this point. And then we're pushing back and making that lower back go in the opposite direction. And push through. And coming to the back. Pushing that back. Out behind you. 2 more. Reaching forward. And then push back. You can use your hands if you need to. Push against your knees to get that back way up there. Abdominals are truly engaged. And then push through 1 more time. And come back. Excellent. Okay, let's come into a sitting position just to relieve our knees a bit. And at any time, if you need to, during that whole sequence, change the position so you're not putting too much pressure on your knees, you certainly can. We want the divine flesh to come up. And we're going to start working with the shoulders. So we're going to lift the shoulders up. And we're going to twist to the front and drop them down. And lift, twist, and drop down. Lift, twist, drop it down. Breathing, keeping the spine tall. Lift, twist, drop it down. Breathe up, lift those shoulders way up, and now really press them down. Lifting up, twist, and press them down. 2 more sets. Lift up, twist, press down. Long spines. Lift, twist, and press them down. This time we're going to work with the arms. So we're lifting up, twist, using the shoulders, dropping them down, but feel that added twist that you can get with the backhand reaching to the back. Bring that arm down, lift up. Inhale, twist to the other side. Arm swings, lift up, breathe in. Exhale, and twist. Good. And lift up, inhale, twist, and reach to the back. Shoulders are down. We're going to do a little variation now and flex our hands. So from here, lift, flex the hands. By having our hands flexed, you may feel like you can push out front and back a little bit more so you get more of a twist. And reach down, lift up, flex the hands. Exhale, and reach. Back, stay straight. Once more in each direction. Lift arms up, inhale. Flex the hands, twist, and reach. Good. And lift up, inhale. Exhale, twist, and reach. Good. Excellent. So we've done a lot of work in the spine. Let's face front. We still have our legs folded. And let's start working down into the rib cage area of the spine. Backs are tall. Divine flesh is out from underneath. Now we're working our ribs to the side. You can use your hands against your knees to help you get that. And push to the other side. Good. Repeat. Reaching out. And reaching out. Take it again. Push it to the side. And out. And even though your shoulders may reflect this movement somewhat, we're trying to keep the shoulders as level as we can. And out to the side. Good. Coming to neutral position. Let's push the shoulders. The rib cage forward, chest forward. And again, you can use your hands to brace, and then upper back goes to the back of the room. So it's the rib cage going to the back, and front, and back. And we're trying not to involve the lower spine, especially going to the back. And forward with the rib cage. So we're separating that whole rib cage as we do this movement. And forward, shoulders down, and good. Neutral position. We're going to take half circles over to the right with our rib cage. So we're going to front, carry it around to the side, to the back, and then come straight through. Front, carry it around to the side, back, and straight through. Rib cage around. Excellent. And back, straight through, forward, and side. You can use your hands. You can see that I'm pressing there. And coming to a neutral position. Let's take it to the other side. Forward. Now we're pressing to the opposite side. Around to the back. Try not to involve the lower spine. And push through. And around to the side there. To the back. And push through. You're still breathing through this whole thing. Front. Carry it around to the side. Good. All the way to the back. And through. Forward to the side and around and come to a neutral position. Excellent. So let's reverse that circle. So we're going to go to the back on the first side, around to the side, to the front, and then straight through the back, around to the side, using the hands to help you, and to the front. And 2 more sets to the back. Make sure you're not involving that lower spine. So you're really learning to isolate these rib cages here around to the front and to the back. Push it back, 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 and side and around and front. Neutral position. Let's reverse it. Going to the back first and around to the side, around to the front. Good. And push it through. Rib cage. Not lower back, curve around to the side there and around to the front. And push through to the back. Good. Breathing the whole time that we're doing this, allowing the hands to help you. And around to the front. And push back. Good. And around. And to the front. And neutral position. Excellent. And just sort of wiggle through that rib cage. It may feel that you're much more loose at this point. And let's take advantage of that looseness, putting the elbow down, reaching the arm over to the side. So now we're involving not only the rib cage, but also the side body from the rib cage down to that hip. And we're going to circle the arm. So drop the arm down, lift. On your exhalation, you're reaching the arm farther over, keeping the opposite hip on the floor. Again, circle, down, lift, breathing out here, seeing if you can get a little farther over, feeling that nice side body stretch. Drop down, lift, up, and over. Good. Put the hand on the knee, push with both hands to come upright. You're undulating up through the spine. Gently going to the other side. So the elbows going down, arms reaching over, and you may want to go slow because we contracted this side that we're now stretching quite a bit. And here we go. Reaching the arm down, lift, up, and over. Now remember the exhalation helps you get the arm over. And drop down, breathing, inhaling, and exhaling as you reach that arm over, keeping the opposite hip on the floor. And 2 more sets. Circle, lift, up, and reach. Beautiful. And circle, and lift, and up, and reach. Feel that nice long stretch in that side body.
Good. Hand on the knee, press into this hand and undulate yourself up. Good. Excellent. Okay, let's work with the shoulders a bit. We're lifting up and down and lift and down and up and down and lift and down. Coming to the front, forward with the shoulders. It's a little reminiscent of our first exercise, opening up that upper back. And going to the back. Front of the chest is now opening up, but we're making this happen through the shoulders. And forward. Good. And back. Keep the backs tall. Breathing forward and back. Good. Once more. Forward and back. Good. We're going to alternate this. So we're going to go up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. Pressing up, up, down, down, up, up, down. Start. Other side. Up, up, down, down. Lift, lift, down. 2 more sets. Up, up, down, down, up, up, down, and down. Good. Let's switch legs that are folded here, or if you wanted to, you could put your legs straight up. Make sure again the divine flesh is out from underneath your derriere and your back is reset. Dropping heads down, chin to the chest. And lift the head up. Now, your neck, your front neck area has already been stretched somewhat earlier on, but it's the back part of your neck that we're trying to really focus on here as your chin goes down and lift it up. And last side set, drop the chin down and lift it up. Good. Coming to a neutral position. And let's go high diagonal up to the right. Low down towards that left shoulder. And you'll find you get a nice stretch there. And lift high up, breathing, keeping the backs nice and tall. Drop that chin down. 2 more sets. Lift up high and drop it down, breathing. And lift up high and drop it down. Good. Come to a neutral position. Let's take it to the other side. High left. Drop chin down to low right. And lift up. Again, we talked about earlier luxuriating in your motion. So feel the beautiful stretch that you get, particularly when you take the chin down towards the opposite shoulder there. And last one, lift up. Good. And drop it down. Come to your neutral position. We're going to tilt the head, so we're getting now a side stretch here. Over, chin goes over to the right. Up and over and switch. So we're twisting our heads. Back still stays nice and tall. And over to the side. And up and over. Repeat 2 more sets. Breathing over. Beautiful. And up and over. Last one. Breathe. Feel the range of motion as it's gotten a little bit more intense. And up and over and stretch. Good. Let's come to a neutral position and let's take some circles. Drop the head down. Let's move it over to the right, out to the side, lift it up, coming all the way around and down. And you may feel some of those crunchy or crackling sounds in the back of your neck. And this helps to release some of the held tension that you don't often notice because it's so constant with us. We have one more. We're taking these fairly slow, these circles. So allow yourself to, again, enjoy the movement. Up, breathing through any challenging part of the circle. We're coming down. We're going to reverse that circle, going in the opposite direction. Around. Lift it up. All the way. Good. And down. Keep going. Breathing through this. Keeping the back straight. Each time you do this, you may find some new sensation in a new area. 2 more. Circling. Reaching. All the way up.
breathing, and coming down. And we have one more. Drop the head down. Circle. Breathe it up. And come down. Good. Coming down to your down position, coming up right to a neutral position. And we're going to repeat those one-on-one shoulder movements, but we're going to make them go forward and back. So we have right forward, left forward, back, and back. Keeping the backs forward, forward, and back, and back. Two more in this direction. Good. Back, and back. Once more. Forward, and back, and back. Start left, forward, press it forward. Good. So we're working on the same areas that we've been working on, but really accentuating the movement and range that we can get with these different parts of the body. Reach and reach. Good. Let's let that go. And now let's focus on our lower backs a bit. So we're going to turn to the side and bring our legs out. Let's just bring our legs straight out for a moment and get the divine flesh out from underneath. Hands behind you to support that straight back. And let's work with the feet for a minute. So we're flexing, pushing through the balls of the feet and point. Balls of feet up and flex. Pushing through and point and lift and up. Repeat. Push through, point, toes and up. Last time. Push through and point and toes and up. From here, let's rotate the legs out. So we're feeling a rotation all the way up to our hips. And come back to parallel. Again, breathe, lift up through the spine as you rotate out. Good. And parallel. Two more sets. And rotate out. Good. And parallel. And once more. Rotate out. Feel that opening that's happening in the hip area because our feet are guiding it and back to parallel. Good. And release. Let's bring the legs up into a slightly bent knee position, and we're going to work through that lower back. So we're going to curve down. So we're getting that lower back to go into that cat shape. Drop the head down and push through and go into as much of a cow as you can. So we've got a curved back position. Our bellies are going onto our thighs. And roll that down. Feeling that lower back work. Out towards the back behind you. It drops. Come forward. Breathe. And come back into that cow as best you can in this position. And repeat. Rolling down. All the way out. Push. And push through. Head drops down. And you're going into that arched position, the cow. And last time, rolling, curving, letting that whole spine manipulate and articulate. And it comes down and coming up into your arched cow. Good. Come to a neutral position. Let's stretch the legs out. And I want you to slowly roll down, engaging the abdominals. So our feet are pointed and we're rolling down all the way to the floor. Good. Let's bring our arms over our heads, flex the feet and hands. Deep breath in. And exhale, pushing the heels away as the hands push away. And you find that your lower back is getting a curve there. And it will come off the floor. So you're in the cow position. From here, let's release, bend the knees slightly, and push the hip, lower back to the floor. Hands come down. Your mat may move with you. And then push out, straighten the legs, flex the hands, reach the arms over the head. Breath in, exhale, and push the hands away so you get into that cow position again with that lower back. Good. Release, bend the knees, let the knees go to the side as you press the lower back into the floor. So you've got a little bit of contraction in that lower back, pressing down, hands come down. Two more sets. Flex the feet, bring the arms up, inhale, flex the hands. As you exhale, you're pressing out through those hands and the feet to get into that lower back. And really manipulate it, good. And then release, bend the knees, press the lower back to the floor so you're engaging. It's almost like someone's punched you in the stomach. You're pressing in towards the floor with that back last time. Flex the feet, bring the arms up over the head.
Flex, inhale, exhale, pressing, feeling that lower back arch. Good. Release. Release the knees, press the lower back in, your knees may go out to the outside. So it's, again, we're trying to nail that or glue that lower back into the floor there to get that back going in the opposite direction. Good. And release. Okay, just let the thighs beat here. And then let's flex the feet and make that foot drum so we're really relaxing the whole body there, letting the whole body move. Excellent. All right, from here, arms go to the side, bend the right leg to the side, foot to the floor, knee to the ceiling, left leg to the side, foot to the floor, knee to the ceiling. Press that lower back into the floor. Maybe it'll lengthen your spine out a little bit, and we're gonna have our feet come a little closer to us. With our hands now down at our sides, we're gonna roll up in a bridge. And again, you might need to bring your feet a little bit closer to you. And we're gonna start to, again, work that lower back. So from here, inhale, exhale, press the lower back into the floor as the tailbone comes up. So here we are into that cat motion. We're going to continue with moving up through the spine by pressing with the feet into the floor. So we're rolling up into your bridge, and your head, neck, and shoulders may move with you. So you're going all the way up as far as you can go, trying to keep your rib cage in line with your hips. We don't want to pop that. We want to keep it nice and aligned there. So we're trying to get a little more length and opening in the spine here. And then let's just gently roll back down again, trying to articulate one vertebra down at a time. Good. All the way down. Head, neck, and shoulders again may slide. And you're going all the way down into the floor and release. Good. Again, deep breath in. Exhale, tilting the pelvis. So the lower back's going to the floor. We've got the tailbone coming up and we're pressing into the floor with our vertebra just before we peel it off with the legs doing the work. Remember, the rib cage stays in line with the hips. Head, neck, and shoulders may slide. So we're being very slow and really thoughtful about how we're working through the spine. Doesn't mean that you have to get your hips super high. What we're trying to do is really stretch out through that spinal column there. Deep breath in, exhale, and rolling back down through that spine, one vertebra at a time. Good. Head, neck, and shoulders may reflect what's going on. We're trying to really get into each vertebra and make the spine come more alive and release. We're going to do this one more time. Deep breath in. Exhale, pressing down with the lower back as the tailbone rolls up. And each time you may find that you get a little more flexibility through each part of this spine, the lower part of your spine, the mid part of your spine. And as you keep going, pressing the hips up. Legs are doing a lot of work here. As you press through this position, feel the head really coming into alignment so you can feel maybe a little stretch in the neck area. And then roll back down. Good. Let it go. Coming all the way down. Notice how much you can really articulate the spine this third time as you come down. Excellent. And let's stretch the legs out. Good. I'm going to turn to the side so you can watch this and do this with me. So we're going to be working with the upper spine a little bit here, and I like to call this the penguin waddle. So just as we are focusing on that lower back, we're going to now focus on the upper back here, where the shoulder blades are. So arms are out to the side, feet are just relaxed down. My feet are against the wall, so they are being flexed up, but you can be relaxed with those feet if you want to. We're going to rock to one side, to the left side or the right side, whichever it is on your body, but we're pulling that shoulder blade in towards the spine, and then we rock onto that and pull the other shoulder blade in. and take it once more. So pulling the shoulder blade in, so your upper chest is lifting here, and let's take it to the other side, pulling it in. Let's take a nice deep breath in as we squeeze our shoulder blades together. And then exhale and release those shoulder blades. And you'll notice your upper back seems like it's gotten a little bit flatter to the floor. Let's take that again, starting to the opposite direction. So you're rolling and bringing the shoulder blade in on that side, rock onto it, and bring the other shoulder blade in. Let's repeat that once more. Rock and pull in. Good. And rock and pull in. Settle, deep breath in, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Inhale. And then exhale and release. And notice how much of a flatter upper back that you get there. Okay, let's open the legs a little bit to the side so you've got more of a V formation. And we're going to take some more stretching through that upper back. So right arm is going to come up with the fingers coming up. We've got the wrist moving. And then we have the hand coming over to the rib cage here. Elbows bent. Reaching arm across. And you're going to pretend that somebody is coming and grabbing that wrist and pulling you across. So your head is going to come up, and you've got that arm really reaching over and across. Again, here we are in that twisted position. It might feel somewhat reminiscent of that position we did on our hands and knees, sliding the hand through the threading the needle position. From here, grab that bottom hand around the wrist, and we're going to take a deep breath in, and as you pull with that bottom arm across, you're going to be able to get a little more stretch in the upper back arm that's reaching out on that side. Good. Breathe in, exhale, pull once again. Ease off a little bit, and let's take it once more. Deep breath in, and exhale, and press. Good. Drop the bottom arm, allow the top arm to drape across and open out to the side. And you'll notice that that whole side feels like it's a little flatter and lower than the side we have not worked with yet. So let's take it to the left side. Fingers come up, and then feel the hand reaching towards the ribs. Now your friend is grabbing a hold of that wrist, pulling that arm across as if it's really being able to straighten before the shoulder comes off the floor. And then as it continues to be pulled, your head and upper body is twisting and being lifted off the floor. And from here, bottom hand is grasping the inside of the wrist, of the stretching arm, and deep breath in. As you exhale, your hand on the bottom is helping to pull that arm across, so you're opening up the upper back a little bit more. Good. Deep breath in. Exhale and pull. Breathe in. And exhale and pull. Feel that lengthen that's happening through that arm, through the upper back. And keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Good. And release. Drop the hand down. Drape the long arm across and release. So your whole upper body should feel like it really got a nice stretch there. Let's roll over to the side. So bring one arm up over, bring the knees to the side, and push yourself up so you're undulating through the body. Excellent. Let's come back to our hands and knees. And let's start working with the legs a little bit. So from here, our hands are right underneath our shoulders. We're going to take our front leg here, curl the toe under, and press with our hands back. So we're pressing through the whole leg. We're feeling a stretch mostly through the calf muscle, the Achilles. Press it out. Rocking forward, breathing in. Exhale, press it out. Using the hands here to help you. And rock forward, inhale, exhale, and press. And rock forward, inhale, exhale, and press. Really enjoying that stretch. Once again, we're luxuriating in the stretches. And then come upright, and let's replace that with the other leg. So the back leg, or whichever leg is working for you there, you're going to press back. Feel the arms helping to press. You try not to let the shoulders lift and reach. Good. Rock forward, inhale, exhale, and press. Repeat. Inhale, exhale, and press. And last time, inhale, exhale, and press out. Good. Let's come back to our hands and knees. We're going to curl both toes under and press back with our hands, pushing the heels into the floor. So we're stretching again in the Achilles, but now you'll also feel it in your back. Rocking forward, inhale. Exhale, press, pushing those heels down. Keep the arms somewhat forward so you can feel that stretch in that lower back too. And 2 more sets, rocking forward, inhale, exhale, and press. Last time, forward, and exhale, and feel the lengthening. Good. Let's come with our hands a little bit closer to us, and we're going to gently push our hips up to the ceiling. Now, we haven't done very much work on the hamstrings, so I want you to be gentle. Head is down here. And bend and come back into your squat. Inhale, exhale, and stretch. Heads are down. Good. And bend and release. Breathing in. Exhale and stretch. Lengthen. Good. And release. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. Press the heels down, drop that head. Now relax those elbows, shake those shoulders out a little bit, shake the hips out a little bit. And from here, let's bring our hands up towards our knees, and we're going to bend through the lower back. Hands embrace too. Again, we're going to work through the spine into that cat and cow. So we're going to push through, feel the back going to the ceiling, more or less. And then push through and go back into our cow. So a lot of lower back, a lot of spine work today. And roll up. Hands are down. Pushing through and arch. Good. And roll through the spine. Heads down, lower back is working there. Push through and arch. And last time, we're rolling through the spine. And push through and arc. Good. Let's drop all the way down to the floor once more. Now our heels are on the floor. And once again, we're going to breathe in. And we're going to straighten the hips up. Now your legs may get to go to a more straight position. Or maybe they're still slightly bent. As long as you're feeling some kind of stretch in the hamstrings there. And then once again, keeping the knees bent. Inhale, exhale, and stretch. Bend, inhale, exhale, and stretch. Last time, bend, inhale, exhale, and stretch. We're going to walk our hands around to the side of the front leg, keeping our heads dropped, our legs as straight as we can, keeping the hips going upright. So we're getting a little more stretch on this front leg, but you might feel it in the back leg too. And we're getting a twist in the spine. We're going to walk our hands around to the other side. So we've got the hands on the side of that other leg, dropping the head down. Increasing the stretch in the hamstring here. Let's repeat that. Walking the hands around to the other side. Maybe you can get your hands a little farther over, but you're trying to maintain the hips to a front position there. Dropping that head down. This should be waking up those legs. And then walking to the other direction, we're going to get a twist and drop. Come to your neutral position, and let's walk our hands up and go into a down dog. We're pressing our hips up, and again, we can feel that in our legs and our heels. Lift the heels all the way up, pressing through, toes into the floor, and then pressing down and out. Hips go up, ribs are in line with those hips. Again, breathing in. And exhale and press. 2 more. Lift up, inhale. Exhale and press. And last time, lifting up, inhale. And exhale and press. Good. Bend the knees down. Let's push back into child's pose just for a moment. And then coming up right onto our hands and knees. We're going to swing that front leg around to the front here. So you want to make sure that your heel and knee are lining up. And your back leg is getting stretched through the hip there. So we're opening up that back hip. Curl the toe under. And now let's press out through the heel. So we're getting even more deeper stretch through that hip, front of the hip there, and the hip flexors. We'll reach the knee down and release. Again, deep breath in, curl the toe, press, stretch, lengthen. Good. Release, knee down, toe, let's go. Breath in, curl the toe, pressing out through the heel, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Should feel like you get some strength through the whole leg there, the back leg as you do this. Let the knee goes down, and the toe release. And last time, deep breath in. Exhale, flex and press. Now we're going to move the back hand a little bit closer to the foot in front. And we're going to press up with the other hand. So we're getting a side twist here. We've done so much work with our spines. This should feel a little bit easier than perhaps it might on a different day. So really pressing up and down, feeling that twist. Hand goes down, press the weight down into the hand. Hand goes up and press the weight up through the fingers. Back hip is staying down towards the floor. Good. From here, hand comes down, release the hand, bend the back leg and hop it up. So we're getting a parallel position. We're folding over the front leg, head is down. Relaxing through the body and torso. From here, breathing in. Let's exhale and flex through that front foot, pushing our hands back a little bit as we've been doing the forward back motion with our hands. And you can feel the lengthening that happens in the hamstring there. Good. Release and let the body just hang. Elbows are loose. Breath in. Exhale, pressing back. Toe comes up. Hands press. Hip goes to the back of the room, right towards the ceiling. And you're going to find that you get a little more stretch in the upper hamstring there. And drop down. And hip releases. Breath in. Exhale, press back. Trying to really lengthen through that leg, back of the leg. And release, let the body drape over. Last time, breath in. Exhale, press out. Good. Lengthening through that body. Nice. Put the foot down, bend both legs, bring the back leg to the front leg, and drop the body over. Shake that head out, no. Shake the head, yes. Again, shake the head, no. Shake the head, yes. Let's bend our knees and roll up through that spine. All the way upright. Good. And we're going to turn around and take the whole thing to the other side. So let's arch down through the body. Arching through the body, down. Coming to our hands and knees here. And swing now the opposite leg, which is in front, into position here. So you're pressing through the hip, making sure that the knee and the heel line up. Feel that nice stretch that's happening back there on that back leg. So let's curl the toes under, press out through the heel, and stretch. Good. Drop the knee down, toe releases, and keep that hip going forward. Again, curl, press, and stretch. Press it down, release, and hip still goes forward, feeling that nice loosening up in that hip flexor. 2 more sets. Curl the toe under and press out through that heel. Really pressing that heel out. Good. And release. Toe lets go. And settle. Breath in. Exhale. Press out through that heel. Good. Release and let go. Once more, we're going to go into that, press out, and leaning the heel back there, and bend both knees and hop that back leg up, and we're coming into a straight leg. Oops, I forgot. We're going to go back out again, sorry. So from here, we're going to take the back hand and bring it closer to that foot in front, and then pushing with that hand, we're going into our twisted stretch here. Reaching up. So we're pressing down through the hand, up through the hand, and seeing if you can get more of a twist. You may find it's a bit of a balance. Feel that hip of the back leg pressing into the floor, and enjoy this stretch. It's reaching up to the heavens as the legs are strongly working. Good. And now bring the hands down, coming into a position with both hands supporting you. We're going to bend both legs and hop up. Legs are in a parallel position, and we're dropping and allowing the upper body to drape over this front leg. From here, breathe in. Exhale and flex the foot, and we're pushing with our hands. So we're getting a more of a stretch on the hamstring of the front leg. Push that hip back so it's nice and long, 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 long. Good. Release it, drape over, and let the body go down. Breath in. Exhale. Press with the hands, pushing back with the hip. Toe comes up, lengthening. Good. And release and drape. Elbows are bent. Inhale. Exhale, press with the hands, pushing back, toe lifts, feeling a long line that you get with that leg. Release and drape, elbows bent. Breath in, exhale, press, pushing with the hands, push, push, push. Good. Release and drape the body down. From here, bend both legs, bring the back leg to the front, make them be even, drop the body over, and notice now how equal your stretch in both legs are. Let's take the arms up behind you, clasp them together, reminiscent of what we did earlier in the class, and drop the bodies over. Breathing in. Exhale. If your legs are slightly bent, that's fine. You're still getting a nice stretch here. Deep breath in. Exhale. And last time, deep breath in. And exhale. Gently release the arms down. And let's arch up. So have a slight bend in the knees. Head is going to lead, arching up through the body, coming to an upright position. Lengthen the spine out. Feel the length that you've got in your body. And let's bring our arms out to the side, lift them up. Inhale, exhale, and bring your hands into your heart center. Thank you so much for joining me in this class. You'll notice that you might feel a lot taller because we did so much work in the spine here.
Okay, enjoy until we meet again.